You've been on my mind, and I feel this needs to be heard. So, the dead are still conscious, but they live in a different mode of consciousness, and the living can either help or hinder them by their inner attitude. The dead remain present, but not in a physical way. After death, the human being lives within the soul's spiritual world. They are no longer accessible through sensory memory or emotional clinging. They experience the thoughts, feelings, and moral qualities that you direct toward them, not so much words or gestures. Thinking of them is more real to them than speaking out loud. Calm, clear thinking helps them. Uncontrolled grief burdens them. This part is very blunt. Violent grief, despair, and emotional collapse do not help. They create disturbances in the soul world, and the dead hear these disturbances as an echo as they pass through. Quiet remembrance, reverence, and inner composure are supportive forces. Love expressed as steadiness is more effective than love expressed by anguish. You can actively work for them through conscious thoughts. Reading spiritual texts, holding clear thoughts about the deceased, or inwardly addressing them with calm intention does create a bridge where they can hear you. I recommend reading aloud from spiritual or philosophical literature, not as a ritual for the living, but as nourishment for the person who has passed on. They can receive the thought, even if they cannot access physical sound. Do not cling. Release is an act of love. The deceased need freedom to continue their development. Clinging, calling them back, or wishing them to remain near the physical binds them unnecessarily to the earthly conditions. True love, as well as the strength to let go while remaining inwardly connected. Moral self-work on the part of the living directly benefits your loved one who has crossed over. Improving one's ethical life, self-discipline, and inner truthfulness becomes a real gift to the deceased. The dead live within the moral atmosphere created by the living. Empty mourning does little. Inner transformation does much more. They want to see you during your best. The relationship does not end. It changes responsibility. Death does not dissolve relationships. It intensifies their spiritual dimension. After death, the bond shifts from emotional exchange to moral and spiritual responsibility. What you become inwardly matters more than what you feel outwardly. Put it plainly, it is completely normal to feel how you are feeling in these circumstances, but displaying sentimentality or emotional indulgence does hinder the process for yourself and the departed. Put yourself in a space of dignity, clarity, inner work on yourself, and restraint. Love after death is shown through steadiness, conscious thought, and ethical development, not through suffering for its own sake. Peace.